Alright, I'm back for some more Greg Tech today. I haven't played since my last stream. I don't think I'll play very long today, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'll just go over real quick what I did yesterday. Yesterday on stream, I mostly worked towards getting this wand here, which is very nice. It has an innate 10% Vis discount. And then with my gear, and with that discount, I can craft the same wand, but satin entwined, which will give another 5% discount. And then with that total discount, I can craft this ender chest right here. This ender chest I can use right here with an ore drilling plant, instantly teleport all my materials back to my own base. Very nice. So I got that going for me. I have all the parts for this except for the sensor and emitter, which the only things I'm missing is the circuits because I'm crafting right now a lot of ZPM circuits for the assembly line. Speaking of the assembly line, I have all the LuV circuits I need. I'm going to have all the ZPM circuits I need as well for this advanced data access hatch. So I'll be good on that with everything except for the robot arms, which this I can't craft only because I don't have circuits, and I'm just going to wait for the ZPM circuits to finish crafting before I worry about doing this. So yeah. So today it's just going to be more kind of just working towards this stuff. Yeah. Go ahead, start making some more circuit boards. So I don't quite think I have enough. I kind of had the revelation right before I started playing. I could just set this up right now and have it go to a compressed chest in the meantime until I get the ender chest. And then I can kind of get an idea of how fast it works, and that's pretty cool and interesting, so I think I might do that. What else? Yeah, and then in a little bit, I'll go collect some more Thuncraft Vis. Because that fire I'm just always running out of. Why don't I just go do that now? I mean, not stand in the middle of the door, that will suffocate me. Why don't I just go collect some now? Oh, there's the one here too. Oh, this is nothing. Back to doing this. I don't have to do this for much longer. Nice. A lot of squids just spawned in front of me. Where's that other node? Oh, there's this one, but you don't even have fire, do you? Okay. And there was one more over here. I thought. Or I'm thinking like here. Right here. And you have fire. No, I just completely remembered incorrectly. But okay, I got some stuff. All the other nodes I kind of had checked, so okay, there we go. Okay, well, that's that. How much samarium do I have? I have 4 rods. I need to polarize. I want to go to my second base. Yeah, like I said, today's just gonna be kind of some miscellaneous crafting stuff, nothing too big. Once again, that's okay. What the heck? I was in the... What? That's nuts. How did I never, ever, ever know that? There's literally no reason to even use a wrench for these. You can just you can crouch right click on the Ender IO like connections there. And you don't even need the wrench to like select. That's insane. How did I not know that? Oh my gosh. A lot of double steel. Then I want epoxid. I'll take the tungsten too. And I can dump like everything there. Can I make some steel chests? I don't have it recipeed, but it's just a chest and 3 of that. So I can just take 2 stacks of chests and then double. I can take 6 stacks of that and throw it all in the assembler and forget about it. That'll be 128 of them. What's my iron like now? That is climbing up. Or no, I went and mined it. So never mind. It's climbing up, but I had gone and mined iron, so do I need more steel still? I'm kinda low on steel still. I'll just go ahead and make more. And then what about stainless steel? It's fine. It's kinda gonna go through my oxygen, it's okay. I'm gonna grab some of that hydrogen and take it back to my old base actually too. Is this stuff still running here or no? This just needs the hydrogen. I'm gonna say it's not running just because I'm out of hydrogen is my guess. biodiesel in here? Yeah. So I can just put that in. Alright, that should ensure that that can run a little bit longer at least, hopefully. Get some more epoxide out of that. Okay. What do I need for EV circuits? Let's say I want another 200. I need nano CPU wafers. I need qubit wafers. A lot of just capacitors. For example, I don't have it all. So I get some qubit. Make 100. Oh my gosh, my radon, man, getting low. Let's do the like 50. Sure. What's my gallium arsenide? I still have a lot there. This goes into the qubit wafers, and I have to manually check it because it's not in the recipe. Just from how I have it set up, kind of stupid, honestly. What about platinum? I mean, I'm fine. Why don't I just get... yeah, I'll get another 8,000. What's the harm? And I'll get some more ingots once more again. Sweet. Okay. So there's some crafts coming through. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing today? Pretty much just continuing where I left off yesterday. Just doing miscellaneous stuff. Do I have tungsten steel plates? Yes. I'll do this real quick. I want to... This is kind of my only nitro backup, or not backup, but thing. This is where all of it is. So I'll just move it in from here. I don't want to take nitro from anywhere else is what I meant. I believe, what was it? What did I do the calculations with? It was 4 million. I thought 4 million would almost be enough for it. So I think 5 million would certainly be good. So this 11 that I have in there now is like almost certainly good. How long do I get debuffed for from this? 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. So I need like, oh, is there not like an easy way to constantly undebuff myself? Yeah, cool. Getting all the monazite line stuff. Do you have the processing for that actually set up yet or no? I guess I'll just get a ton of buckets. Bucket. Yeah, that should be a lot. This cow's been stuck here for like forever. So that's like my milk source. That cow and this cow are stuck on those 2 blocks and don't despawn because they can't move. Um, Technically they could get displaced because if a mob falls on them, pushes them a little bit. There's just creepers around here, really. Looking for some cows, just grab some quick milk. Person. Oh, there's a ton of Thaumcraft stuff over here. Oh, this one was never even touched by me. Some sapphire in it, wow. And some wheat. This stuff was touched by me, I can remember this. Oh, there's some garnet in here. Sure. Hearty breakfast, sure. I remember when I built my base here, or this is like my old base is built over there in the mesa. I first walked into this area and walked around this all Thaumcraft stuff. I was trying to leave the train untouched, and oh my gosh, if my memory's this good, that's insane. But I think I had to build up around here somewhere, so there should be like a line of blocks. And this was forever ago I did this. But I also know I probably tried to conceal. I was building up, so because I didn't want to mess up the terrain. Or it might have been like down there. There's another 2 totems there. There's just so much Thaumcraft stuff right here. And none of it is fire. It's crazy. I never touched this one. Oh, I did build up. This is where I built up. That's crazy. I can remember that. I just put sand here. Because I didn't have a jetpack or anything. Damn. That's actually crazy. I can remember that. You know, I'll make a thing here. Lot, air, lots. Oh, here's some fire. Fire, earth. You know what? I'll actually mark it. Why not? Fire, earth, birdie. What was the other one? Something. What was water? Alright, I'm done with that. I got some milk. And then I'm gonna keep that milk with my stuff so I don't have debuffs when I'm running around planets. That will drive me absolutely insane. Okay. Alright. Well now. I'm crafting some stuff still. ZPM circuit still crafting. No maintenance issues because I haven't checked. Why don't I... I'll try teleporting to one thumb thing and see how much. Let me see how much fire's here. If it's clearly, yeah, it's regenerated. Okay, I'll gather it then. I'll teleport around to these. There we go. I looked up the assembly line automation. It doesn't look that bad. I was confused about one part of it, but I'd be able to figure that out. Alright, I'm at max everything on my wand, so I need to make 3 of these, which I can just straight out. Nice. And then to do this, I need 52 of everything. And then I'll upgrade this and be able to craft things for significantly cheaper. I think 70% cheaper now, finally. Or not 70% cheaper, but 70% the price. Nice. So can I get 50 of everything? Probably not the fire. And then after this, my next things I want to craft is just my Thumbcraft stuff. Alright, and then I'm gonna have to wait on my fire, so I'll just wait to go around anyway. Okay. Sweet. I'm getting close to the ender chest now. Okay. Do I have the stuff for the data orbs? I think so. Do I have NAND? I actually don't think I have enough. I do not have enough NAND chips. Oh, and they are very it's an ender pearl lens and Naqua wafers. I'll do 16, and then it's an ender eye lens, or ender pearl, or what? Yeah, this works. Okay. Yeah. Or ender eye? Wait. Ender pearl is NAND. Ender eye is NOR. I was talking about NAND. Is the problem. And this is NAND. Okay. I won't do them all then. I'll just do some. Okay. Am I electrolyzing water? Yes. Good. I want to be smelting some HSS-S right now, honestly, so let me craft some of it. Unfortunately, I don't have an IV mixer, and I don't feel like doing that. I need iridium and osmium. And what is and osmium? Oh, okay, I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine. What's the ratio here? 6:1. So 6:1. So let me get HSS 6. Alright, there, that's perfect. And then I'll be in the mixer on 2. Oh, I made those wrong. That's okay. Mixer, which has disappeared because it's not here anymore. Because I used it, didn't I? Yep. Oh, I don't have my IV mixer anymore, so I either need to step this one up, because you're not on IV power, are you? Yeah. Oh my god. Of course. Or make another IV mixer. You know what? Well, I probably can't make an IV mixer because I don't have any damn conduits. Oh my god. I have to upgrade this thing. I need an energy hatch then. I do not have an IV energy hatch. Okay. I'll go grab one. I have these energy hatches over here with where I was going to set up my nitrobenzene that I never got around to really. So I'll just steal one. And then there's 2 more there at least, and I want 2 on my assembler machine, so that's where those ones will go. And then I need a transformer right here. That works. Okay. I need a superconductor and stuff now too. That should be good. Alright, I'm gonna turn off my mixer. Not that that would come on. And then you are now going to be an energy hatch. I'll put one here. And then soft mallet it. So now we put in 4 amps of EV, we get out 1 amp of IV. There we go. And then a superconductor wire right here. I would turn on my magnet, but I don't want to pick up all these stupid gold swords I just threw on the ground. Okay, that's an entirely different problem. Okay. There we go. So, yeah, and we're stepping up 4 amps of EV to 1 IV. Alright, so we're all good. The problem is, well, I don't, the problem's the energy. That's what I was trying to say. And then, well, let me pattern this real quick too. So there's my, this needs to go on the one that's on 2. Which is this one. Yep. So now I can make HSS-S. And what am I looking at? I'm looking at making, I don't even know how much this would make. Well, it's 1 to 9 of osmiridium, so it's 128 times 9, so about over 1,000, so I'll just say 1,000 HSS. And just go 1,000. I'm assuming that's going. So the problem with this is here. I'm using 8 amps of power here now because this is on IV power. That's on IV power, so this is 8 amps of EV. I mean, and then that's also, this wire is just attached to some stuff that's important. I don't want to run out of power. So this is now officially using 8 amps. So if I run my centrifuge there, or the ExxonMobil chemical plant, which I wouldn't, while the mixer's running right now, I would lose power. Additionally, there's 6 amps down the wire because 2 are being used on the vacuum freezer that I'll assume is running. So there's only 2 amp or 6 amps left in this. With these 6 amps left, those 6 amps go here, where 2 of them are legitimately required here, pretty much. I'll just say. And then 4 of them go up here. Why is this put like this? What? I don't even know how this thing is still functioning. Is powering all this stuff? That cannot be true, because there would definitely be maintenance issues. This wire's really strained her power. And then whatever it's powering up there too. Just all this stuff. Why are these 8 amp diodes? Dude, and then my rare earth. There's like the easy reasonable potential to draw like 32 amps of EV on this, and there's only 16. Some stuff here is constantly running. This cable's so bad. That needs fixed. Now it's really bad if this mixer is like this. But hang on. Okay. Let me put back some of the stuff. Even if I run my vacuum freezers right now, it might turn off with some of that stuff on it. Okay. Is Thumb ready? This is the fire recharge. Oh, and I gotta rename these. I don't know why I named it like that. Okay, there we go. Oh, this one's recharged. Alright, I think I might be recharged on fire, and then I'll be ready to start looking towards the ender chests. If I can craft this up, I needed about 50 of everything, and I'm there on everything except fire, so if I can get that. And right here I can get it. Alright. And then put it in here. There we go. Oh, it's 69%, so it's even better. It's not just 70. Nice. So now the ender chest would cost 100 of things, instead it's going to cost 69 of each. So nice. It's really good. So what's my potential? So what times 0.69 would give you 75? That number would be 108. So things that are worth 108.7 on the crafting table or lower, which honestly is probably only going to be things that cost 100 of this elements, are possible to craft right now for me. Cool. Alright, so now I gotta start saving up for these ender chests. I need 2 of them. Again, I got all the materials, and I got them all. I got all the materials in here. And then I just need the IV sensor and emitter. Cool. Nice discount though, that's sweet. Let me go swap this out with my Ender Eye lens for the Nor or Nand or whatever that one gives me. How am I on my Nor? Oh, I have a ton. I don't even need to. It's actually a waste for me to craft them then, actually. So never mind. Let me pull those out. And then I'll cut the NAND I got. So I'll get a ton of these NAND memory chips. All because for this data hatch I need these data orbs, and these data orbs require NAND and NOR chips. Platinum wire, which I have a ton of. RAM, which I'm kind of low on. Craft some of that. Just to have it ready. But, yep. Hopefully I'm probably gonna have to go out actually like 3 more times to 3 or 4 more times to gather Thumbcraft stuff. Then hopefully I'm good. Okay. I also need IV circuits for a bunch of stuff. It's kind of my next big problem. How many do I need for one robot arm? To craft one. You only need one for a robot arm, really? I thought it was two. Oh, it's just one circuit for a robot arm. Oh, I just couldn't remember. And I think I want... How long's my assembly line I had built? This long. 9, so I need 9 IV circuits for that. And that's it. And then I need... 4 and 2, so I need 15 IV circuits. So I'll just try to craft for 20. So let me gather all the stuff I don't have, start auto crafting it, and then those circuits aren't going to actually start to craft until the ZPM ones are done. In about like 10 or like 15 minutes or something. I think that'll be done. Alright. And then I was also thinking, I want the end alloy ready to go. So I need an input bus, and then an output hatch, because I need to add a new circuit onto that thing. But I'm worried about how much channels I got here. Where is it? It's right here. So I'm perfect on channels because I got a dense cable right next to it with a ton remaining. So I just need some Fluix then. Can I craft some more of these actually? Why not? Yeah. I want some anchors. And then I want an interface. I need a dual interface, and then I need some just normal ones, and I have nowhere to craft it. I have nowhere to craft it. I'll cancel my platinum going through, and I gotta be quick, and I'm probably not quick enough now. Oh, I was quick enough. Okay. I need one interface. Can I get it, please? Okay, you can give me the interface. Wait, seriously, I have to bend all the titanium first? I think this is where I'd want a coprocessor. I don't really understand it because sometimes stuff goes. Oh, this can't go right now then, actually. It would have been fine. It's just this assembler is being used for Fluix cables. Okay. Okay, there's my interfaces. just want one. And then I want this as a pattern too. Yep, works good. Alright. Turn this off. I have an input bus on 5, really? What? What? I have molten and alloy 140 already? Ingots. Why in the world would I want this as an ingot though? Why do I even have this patterned? What for? What in the world did I have that patterned for? Why? Uh, literally all you can do with it is make some plates that are useless. Make a block that's useless. Make dust that isn't useless, but basically is. What? Okay, I don't know. Well, I didn't know I already had an input bus. Well, I'll just take out that pattern because I don't know why that's in there. And I'll say molten end alloy 140. And then here, I'll break that and put the output hatch. And then I will lock it to the molten end alloy. And then do a dual interface on it. It will instantly be sent into my system. And then I can just attach it. I guess my anchor's here. This is fine, right? No, it's not fine. This is very backwards, actually. I need it to be the other way. Okay. Here, and I have to have it like that. And then we'll go like this. Okay. There we go. So if I push through the recipe for molten end alloy, I'll get out molten end alloy in this one because it's locked, where it will instantly go into my dual interface, be sent back to my base, and I'll hide that. Okay. That should be good. Can I try it? Say I want one. Well, you have to have 14k, which is what I expect. Start with a follow. I have all the ingredients for it, and I'm making 14.4k molten end alloy for the first time, I think. At least. Oh, I know it'll be good. Okay. How am I on gas tiers? I have a lot. Gold, I have a lot. Gunpowder, a lot. Maybe I take out the gas and switch it. You can put it in the ME interface with the fluid pattern. Because it's a result, it's fine. If the fluid was an input, then it wouldn't have worked. And it did work because I finished my crafting job of it. Yeah, and that's all back in there. If it's the other thing, you need the dual interface. Or if it's like a fluid input, you need the dual interface. Or if it's taking in the fluid like the one is on this output hatch. Okay, so that's patterned. And I have enough now for 100 IV motor or LuV motors, so I guess I'm happy on it. My ZPM motor should be finishing up here. It's probably these are the last 3, I'm thinking. Sweet. Everything's going good. I think I'm gonna go get some, fill up my wand, I guess. Back to doing this for a minute. So I need, what do I get? 69% discount it was. Once I have all my armor and stuff on, so I need 69 of all of them twice to be able to craft all this. And then, you know, maybe I really want to combine these because it would be so convenient just to have a damn node in my base that just fills up with this stuff. So that's probably like my next Thaumcraft thing after, well, or it's Infusion, but I'm probably gonna be on a break from Thaumcraft for a while. You know, I could just open a ton of loot bags and pray. Oh, they're actually really common from IV loot bag. Because I got this Ender Tank drop 3 times, and it's the same rarity as this. As well as that, I got once, I got that once. Huh. Alright, I only need fire and earth. And then I got one more after this with fire. Oh, this one has a lot of fire. But I don't think I have enough fire anyway, so I'm just gonna have to wait. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait now for him to recharge. I don't quite have enough fire. That's my hardest one to get. I do them every now and then. I should do them with fortune, but I'm too lazy to get them. I started saving up the IV ones because I like to save them up towards the end of the tier, so I can later just make a ton of the next one to open, because that's when they're most valuable, is when you just get into the tier, obviously. I'll open one real quick, because maybe it will be a ender chest. I actually kind of thought it was at first, because I saw a lot of black on the platinum cable, and was like, oh, I got another freaking crystal chest. I'll use it in ZPM, I guess. Because I need those for buses. Okay, well, finished my ZPM circuits. My ZPM circuit's finished, and qubit wafers. Nice. And now my IV circuits, the EV ones are crafting, and then I'll get some IV ones. Make sure it's good, because it's just stalled, it looked like. Now it's good. Sweet. I'll do another loot bag. You know, if I just get it, then I can. Got interfluid conduits and some data sticks. I'll take the data sticks. I don't even need to craft data sticks. I've gotten 20 from loot bags. All from loot bags. They're not even expensive, man. But whatever. That's more than can even fit in the data hatch. Alright. You know what? I won't be able to make the recipes. And the first thing I want to make, as I mentioned, I think, is you know what, actually? First of all, I should have done this so long ago. I really should have, damn it. I'm gonna take this super chest, and where I make all my gelled tooling right here. I'm gonna replace this with a super chest. I really should have done this forever ago. What is it in one? It's only 100 per one, and it's 100 every 2.5 seconds. I should be getting probably more than that, right? Of tooling 100 every 2.5. Yeah, so I should be fine. I just don't want to run out of it completely. Because for my tier 4 rocket, I'm gonna need some more TNT than what I have still. Anyway, what I was trying to say is I need these tier 4 heavy duty plates, so I need these tier 4 heavy duty ingots, alloy ingots, which requires having it scanned. So this needs an EV scanner. That's what I have, right? That's what I made. Advanced scanner. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay, does this also scan? Yeah. This can scan IV motor, IV pump, etc. Field generator. Alright, so I need a heavy duty plate tier 3 to be able to get the recipe for it. So there we go. And then I also kind of want an IV motor recipe 2 here, so why don't I get that too? Break my canning machine, and then I will just, I think you just throw in that, right? No. Oh, I need a data stick. Right there. Nice. And now I'm gonna have a data stick in 90 seconds of how to make that. Cool. Alright. And then I'll go recipe a motor as well. I have one IV circuit. I think I'm good. Yeah, those are gonna finish, and then I'll start getting IV ones here finally. Cool. I'm gonna open another loot bag because now I feel like I'll get it, and it's more stupid platinum cables, man. Okay. How's my plat line going, by the way? Where am I at? I'm down to like 3,000 PMP dust now. That's the lowest it's been. So that's good. A lot of residue to process. Nah, I'm not doing them all. I don't. I mean, I'm right at the edge of getting the ender chest anyway, so. Yeah, I'm making iridium and osmium, so everything's good. I'm getting so much power that it's ridiculous. I can't even consume it. I'm going to get to 100% and not have anywhere for it to go. Like, I either need more storage again, which I just doubled my energy storage. Or something, man. I don't know. I don't know what to do. So funny. Oh, I have my... I'm about to have all the things I need here, so... Let me make the sensors here. So I need 1, 2. And then I need 2 emitters. 1, 2. And there is my ender chest materials. I just need the vis. And there's a data stick that can make the heavy duty ingots. I was just looking at the text there because it's kind of weird. Oh, that's cool. It's like applied energistics with the patterns. When you press shift, it shows what it crafts. I didn't know it would say when it was like red in. That's interesting. Let me get a barrel, and I'll go put that with this stuff. All right. And then I'll also put in a request for 3 data orbs, which is very cheap. Those will go after the IV circuit. IV circuits are done finally. Just so that I can craft the data stick hatch right there. I think I'll actually get loot bags for that too. So LuV loot bags. Sensor on the left. Cool. What? Oh, I don't have my armor on right now. Okay, I'm fine. Alright. Fire. Can I get some fire? I can craft one if I can get a little bit of fire here. And then I'm gonna run around and craft the rest of the... Or I mean, then I'm gonna have to wait anyway, cause... Yeah, okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to wait for the fire to recharge. Most importantly. Okay, and then I put on my armor. And there we go, it only costs 70 for everything. Oh, it's not even every... I forgot it's not everything. And there's my first ender chest. Nice. And that would give me 4 nether stars for the quest. If I had the quest unlocked. Oh, there's my data orbs done. Why did that finish before the IV circuits? That's weird. Yep. Well, I got one more still though. Why that finish before the things? I don't know. Let me make the data access hatch. I can't fly. I can't go up there. All my stuff on. There's my data hatch. I can put my data sticks in there. And that was a quest, I believe. We'll have some good rewards. No, not really. 4 data sticks and an IV loot bag. I'll open that because it gave it to me. So, wow, pretty much garbage. I guess I can arc furnace recycle this though for a nice stack of tungsten steel. It's convenient. Take it. Give me that tungsten steel. Alright. And then I need to get all these numbers back up. So let me just get fire from where there's fire. And then I'm gonna have to wait anyway for all this fire to recharge, even though I could fill up the other ones right now. I'll just wait for the fire because that's gonna be my limiting thing. This one has a lot of fire and I don't think I went here. Okay. The terrain's not loading, man. What are you doing? Okay, I don't know what's going on. Nothing's loading. What's the hotkeys? F3 and H to reload chunks? No. F3G? No. Well, this is scary. Let me look up the reload chunk hotkey. This happened like once before, a long time ago. It happens when I am just teleporting around like crazy, which I do when I'm looking for Thaumcraft stuff. Reload chunks. F3A. I should have remembered that. That did not work. Oh, my whole world is just like this now, and I just gotta deal with it. I'm on my roof in my base. Oh, I can go outside. Wait, if I follow the mini map, gotta figure out how to go outside. Oh, it doesn't know what dimension I'm in, it just says question mark. Or not like what my biome is, it just says question mark. How do I fix this? What if I try to teleport? No, that takes you to those dimensions in the... And now I'm looking through ridiculous planets. Okay. Okay, I'm reloading. That happened once before, but I think I had fixed it somehow. Maybe I just reloaded, I don't remember. I don't know. It's probably like a memory issue just from trying to load a ton of different chunks at once or something. Across the world. Should be almost done loading. Usually it's a quick load too when it's already like loaded before, and that instance of Minecraft's still open. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go, better. And I've kept all my progress, although I apparently hit a keybind. What was that? There we go. Okay. I had the advanced tooltips on because I was getting like the item ID and much of crap I don't care about. Okay. Alright, all good. I'll keep the ender chest in there. Anyway, I was teleporting around looking for some fire still. And I teleported to this one, and then that's where that happened. And then I'm just gonna go to my base and go fly for wherever that node is that has the fire next to my base. Could find that one, hopefully. There. Oh, this isn't it. This one. Yeah. Alright. I'm like halfway there on the fire, so I should definitely have enough fire once it's refilled to craft my final ender chest, and then I'm done worrying about that. All my auto crafts are done apparently. I guess so. I need 9 robot arms that are IV. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's not That's not that much stuff at all for this. Cool. And then all my ZPM circuits are done. I have the 54, which is exactly what I wanted, I think. So where's the block I need for that? Because this is the most expensive block here, the assembly machine casing. So let me put those in. I need as many as I can make, which is that 9. Sweet. And then I need then just the assembly line casings. Oh, it's 2 robot arms each. So I'm actually short circuits then, right? Oh my god, I'm short. Seriously. Well, let me get EV circuits going anyway, because I want freaking EV circuits and I have none now. Yeah, just craft it. Okay, here we go. And then these 9 assembler machine casings. These go right here. There we go. And then I just need those things, and then like my ultra low voltage input buses on the bottom, I guess. Speaking of that, now my lead wires are done, so let me take those to my old base, because there I could turn them into cables very easily, not have to pattern it. If I just put them in here. You know what? I could have a... No, I'd rather just pattern them. Never mind. Am I on nitro here? It's kind of low, but it's fine. Dump off this stuff. Actually, that's what it was. I'm gonna grab some iridium. In my windmill, in my kinetic generators, I need iridium shafts for the rotors, so I might as well just start making them, because those take ridiculously long. Each one takes 1,000 seconds, and I need 2 for each thing, so let me just make them now, why not? Alright, I need 9 more robot arms. I don't have enough motors, and then I don't have enough graphene then, again. Once more. You know what? Why don't I get more of these ingots? What was the best way for me to do this? I just have to change it to 2 and put them in. See how long this says it will take? A minute for each. So about an hour for these two to do it. That's acceptable enough. I'm actually like out of solar grade then if I'm looking at wafers. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not at all. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not even close to really being out. So 4 ingots, which I got. And then the crystals, I need 4, right? Yep. And I'm gonna put it in on 3 to get out some wafers or the bowls for it. Cool. Let those go. Sweet. Can I just craft like 1,000 ender eyes? No. So like some to have them. How am I on hydrogen? Is it going down quick? Kinda. I'm actually low on chlorine too. So why don't I start pushing through more salt water again? Instead of just doing water. I'll put through salt water, which will give me hydrogen and chlorine. Not quite as much hydrogen, but it's okay. I really need a dedicated hydrogen production electrolyzer setup. Because hydrogen's driving me insane. I just need an insane, like, water electrolyzing plant or something. And then just be totally fine on oxygen and hydrogen from that. Alright. I'm done with my gold banded scepter. I have had this in my bookmarks and NEI for so long, and it's finally, I don't need it there anymore. Because I like to keep my bookmarks very small, and it's gone. And now my earliest bookmark is Alumentum. But yeah. My wood tar. Am I doing wood tar? Yeah. I do nitrogen and oak logs. On what, like 10 and a bunch of pyrolyze ovens over here. And then that wood tar, you get coal out of this too. The coal I just extract into more wood tar, I think. And then the wood tar just through the distillation tower on 1, yeah. Cause that's the best dimethylbenzene. Yeah, I push it through on 1, cause that's the best dimethylbenzene. Cause it's 150, otherwise it's, 150 of different ones, but the 1-2's useless except for electrolyzing. Or no, the 1-2's what I'm making. Never mind. The 1-2's you need for polybenzimidazole, so the 1-2's the most useful, so that's the one I'm doing, which is why it's on 1. And then the 1-3 has no point other than electrolyzing it. And then the 1-4, you do whatever this is, which is another recipe, but I haven't needed to do this one, so. Yeah, but it gives the same amount as the 1-2, and the distillation tower on a recipe making, like, if you look, I don't know if this is even the right things. Oh, okay, look, the 1,3 dimethylbenzene gives 10k hydrogen, and the 1,2 gives 10k. So they're both equivalent in how much they give, but the 1,3 is useless for anything else except electrolyzing, and the 1,2 can be electrolyzed, or I need it for polybenzimidazole. So I should just make the 1,3 because I get it in the same quantity. You should never ever do the recipe that makes 1,2 only. So the only thing I could do, although I don't, because I don't know the 1,4 if there's a point in making the 1,4. The only thing I could do is the recipe where you get all 3 of them out, which I would only do if I wanted 1,4 and the byproducts, or like the use of 1,2 and 1,4, which I only want 1,2 right now because, like I said, I don't know what the hell this is even used for. What is this? That's in UV voltage, so I don't care. For Kevlar. So you might as well always do this recipe until you're in UV voltage. There's absolutely no reason not to do this if you're processing wood tar, I think. There's literally no reason. It's slightly better to do this than any other one. Oh, I am actually running out of cruise, so... Or no, I'm not. Yeah. It's just hydrogen's bad. Just because I don't really have it set up. If I had like I've thought, like, if I have a tank, this tank slowly fills up with it, and then I could put like a redstone thing on it, like, hey, if this tank's full, and then this tank's filling up therefore, divert that to an electrolyzer, send that hydrogen to my main base. Like, I could do something like that. But I'm gonna be moving this anyway. If you get 1-3 from another thing, that's okay, but it's better to do the 1-2 and stockpile it, because you'll eventually want it for this phthalic acid. That's probably the easiest way to get it, compared to getting it from naphthalene, from sulfuric coal tar, from a ton of sulfuric acid and coal tar oil from coal tar. That's just a little bit easier, I think. And you get, or no, you don't get more of it, but... And then you need that to get the tier 3 rocket and stuff. Better plastic. Anyway, what do I want to do? No way all the fire is regenerated by now, right? Oh, I should have my bulls done. They are. So I want to cut those. Does that have to be... What? Oh, if you use ozonated water, you don't need a cleaner. Interesting. So I'll just throw that in there. And that'll get cut when it gets cut. And let me fix that. Cool. I kind of want more power storage, but it's not that big of a deal. What does this equal? One uses 30. So I can get 100, I can get 150. So I'll have 172 plus that. I'll just round it up to 200. So I'll have 700, I'll just say, engraved Lapotron chips. 700 engraved Lapotron chips is whatever 700 divided by 24 is. 700 divided by 24. That would be 29 of these, which is equivalent to 29 more blocks to add, which I have 9 times 4, I have 36, so I would almost double it again if I process most of these up. Most of the Lapotron dust here I have up, I'll get a lot. I guess I can just start working towards it. So I can get 150 of this. Yeah, that's pretty good. So let me do that. And then I want quartz fiber. Which needs quartzite rods according to how I have it set up. So quartzite rods, can I just get like 2,000 of them? Sure, go, do it. And that's gonna fill up my lathe, or I think it's my lathe that's going. Maybe that's the autoclave for the quartzite to the quartzite rod, I don't remember. I can't remember, I don't know. Alright, cool, that's all working good. Sweet. I'm looking pretty good on a lot of stuff. Let me go teleport around then while I let some stuff craft. And hopefully get enough this for that last ender chest, and then I can set it up. Which will be very exciting for me. Lots of fire here, that's a good start. 17 right off the bat. Nice, that's a great start. Just go here. Ton here again. Alright, I'm almost there already. I haven't gotten any air. Okay, well here's 47. That's insane. There's another node here that I can remember had a lot of air too, so they're good on air. I just need fire and earth. Alright, I need like one of each. And I need some earth. And I'm good. And here's my last ender chest. After I equip my armor. There we go. Done. Finally. Alright. Done with Thaumcraft for a bit. Until I care. I think my next thing I have to do is really just get those nodes all together. Alright, so I got 2 ender chests. What the hell? I dyed it with. Oh! I've always completely ignored this menu, but if you see a tank and you hit R on it, it says the code it is and then what it's full of right there. It says 256k drilling fluid. Sweet. So I have that dyed magenta, so I'll dye this one magenta too, so they match. And then if I put in a magenta dye, I have a magenta dye in there. There has to be a way to do duplicate. This just is like asking for there to be a duplication glitch, but I don't know. Okay. And then I want an import bus. You know, I can just throw it like here. That definitely needs acceleration cards, probably. But for now, I want that turned off because I want to manually be seeing how full it fills up. Just the first time I set it up. So this is everything I need, I believe. The first time I set this up, I'm just gonna do it in the overworld on just some normal ores, so that I can kind of get an understanding of how it works and everything. And let me take some cobblestone too. And I'm gonna need to drink that milk. And then I'll also be able to see how much, I'll be able to see how much nitrobenzene it uses too, so why don't I record this? I have 11,136,000. I'll just type that in chat. Nitro. And then hopefully I can just remember and get it or something later. So there's my compressed chest. I have everything I need. So what do I want? What am I low on? Copper, pissing me off. Iron, kinda. Tin, I'm fine on. Not really diamond. I guess I can get like maybe garnet and some like random stuff. I have a ton of ores here, kinda. Is there a good combination somewhere I can grab? There's a lot of copper here. I don't care about gold at all. I guess there's vanadium, so iron, tin, garnet, diamond. Yeah, do you like cover the? You have to like cover uh the auto miner with that, with blocks to protect from that. I was thinking about that. It blew you up. That's crazy. Basalt, gypsum. I don't have a lot of these. I kind of like that one. More lapis to mine. Okay. Oh my god, it's gonna take a minute. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. What was the thing? Oh, the prospector. Oh, there's a village. And then also, do you know, can it mine upwards? Which I know is a stupid question, but, because I was thinking, oh, an easy way to cover it would just be to build it underground a little bit, but for some veins like salt, those generate like right next to the surface, so I don't think I would mind doing it here in this one. Get some tantalite, a lot of redstone. I don't care about the coal. I don't care about a lot of this stuff. I'm trying to find like a good patch of 3. Okay. And let me see what's here. Oh, I have to. I don't mind doing it on the iron. Copper, basalt. I'll do it here. This isn't that bad. Sure. So I'll do it right here. I want to do it in this chunk. Alright. So it should chunk load itself. Let me clear some space. I'm just gonna be ultra careful for this first time I try to do this. Just build a dirt shack here. Don't want anything to happen somehow. Alright. Time to build this. So I'm gonna grab this first. Okay. I need, of course, just all the stuff on it. It's not about to rain, so I don't care. It's like this, I think. I know it's gonna be hard to find. Yeah, that works. Why am I gonna get a lot? Or do I have to like turn that on or something? Block off those. Okay. So the input, I'll just put here. I'm gonna put in all these mining pipes. The output I'll put here. Input hatch I'll put there. Maintenance hatch I guess I'll put there. And then the impure stone dust I don't care about. I gotta think about that. I don't know what I'll do. And grab this. I should just be able to put this here and call it a day. Now let me drink milk finally. I want torches, actually. Auto. Save that. Yeah, no, I built it too small. I just want a torch to make sure mobs don't spawn in here. Some bullshit happens, and I don't think an explosion would even blow this up, but oh my god, I put this in the wrong thing. What am I doing? Is that what you were saying, hon, too? I meant to ender tank. Import. There we go. I was putting in nitrobenzene. Okay, and then an energy hatch. And that's my multi-block. It says it works, so that's good. I'm gonna have a superconductor wire on it. That should be enough space. Oh my god, I did not miss listening to just zombies moan and groan. Alright. There we go. We're loading this up. We're pushing into an IV energy hatch. We're putting in drilling fluid. We have an input bus. Put back the glowstone and the pipes and the dirt, sure. And then I just need the ender chest, and that's it. I should be able to just put it there and it's fine. Good to turn it on, I think. Supposedly it auto loads itself, it said. Drink milk. Again. Says, does it say anything? It says use soldering iron to turn off chunk mode. Oh, it's talking about chunk mode. In chunk mode, working area center. Oh. Then I'm thinking of the wiki then. It said on the wiki it loads itself. Let me see what it says. Ore drilling. I wasn't planning on even thinking about that. It says the ore drilling plant comes with built-in chunk loading of its working area, and therefore only the chunk that the drill itself occupies. Oh, it does need to be chunk loaded. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, you're right. It can be toggled by using the soldering iron on the controller. Yeah, yeah, you're right. That's annoying. And then I should be good. Alright. Should I replace with cobblestone or not? I guess yes, because that probably reduces lag. I'm assuming I don't have to actually input cobble. Abort and retract. Deploying mining pipe. I thought I put in 5 stacks. Did I only put in 4? I don't know. Oh, it's going. Okay, interesting. It's filling this up. Sweet, that's really cool. Let me throw in the stuff I got from earlier. Sure. I can go in there too. And that's just all the small ores that's mining right now. So that's ores left at Y level 56. Current radius is 64. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. How long does this take? Oh, it's like instant. Okay, I don't care then. I'll just collect all the stone dust. I don't care. This is only the first chunk it does at once. So this is like why level 49 and only the first chunk. After the second one, it'll show like 2 out of 64. Gotcha. This is really cool though. Okay, well, I'm starting to get my first things that I don't have room for. And then here you go, you don't need the item conduits unless you're filtering out the stone dust, then I guess you have a different problem. But you could probably just do that in your applied energistic system too if you want. So I don't need any item conduits then. Okay, so that's filling up with stuff, and I can just throw this in. No reason not to. I don't even need 2 acceleration cards on it. Okay. Sweet. That's really cool. I'm just gonna go back to it in a second and just watch it. How much of this does it use? Looks like it's using 2,000 every operation. I wonder if I'm losing it right now. Yeah. 3,000 seconds. Well, hey, if it takes forever, at least you don't have to move it a lot. And actually, diamond is like one of the things I need the least, but there shouldn't be a lot of ores in a diamond vein. Do you know, is each process here, each 1.3 seconds, is that a single real block in the world? Because then that means I'm getting like 8 crushed brown limonite sometimes. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Sometimes I'm getting 8. Oh. Starting to get a bigger number here. I'm assuming each one's 1 block because I'm trying to figure out. I'll see when it gets the actual diamond. If half the reason I took so long to build this thing is I have Fortune 3 on this, and this doesn't say it has Fortune 3. And I was like, well, then I really don't care because I'm gonna set up a machine to take forever, drain power, other resources, and then have to build and dismantle it all the time. Only for it to give me a third of what I would get if I just mined it myself. I'm assuming each of these is the same thing. What did I start with? Should have taken a picture of this or something. 11,136,000. So I've used about 60k already. I really have no idea how much I'll use. Okay, well, let me go back here and look at my drilling fluid. Please don't be. Okay, great. You can see that this keeps hitting 64, or like near 64,000 every single time, so I will never run out of it unless I somehow run out of lubricant, stone dust, or water, which I probably get. Yeah, I definitely am printing stone dust here, so I shouldn't run out of that. So it's just the lubricant I would have to be worried about, and it only uses 20, so it's not that big of a deal. That's what it looked like of nitro. The efficiency is horrible on those IV gas turbines. 32K was in the... I guess the pipe had 12,000 in it too, actually. Let me look real quick. Oh, the pipe has 24K in it. So that's 24 plus 32 for a 50... 24 plus 32 for 56. So this plus 56 is 1196. So it's used 40,000 more so. I was thinking about that, but the gas, it's not that much better. And then the question's more then, do I want to bother setting that up? Is it's 50% to 60%. But right now I'm not even using the nitrobenzene for anything anyway, for actual power generation, so I don't mind, honestly. I don't even have to really worry about this going too slow or going too fast. I was worried that I would get things too fast, but it doesn't seem like it. But I haven't hit the ore chunk yet, the actual ore. This is really cool. That's really good. Okay. Alright, back to... What else was I even doing? I was trying to get the wafers. I don't think I ever got them, but I need more graphene. So... let me go craft it. Oh, there's some iridium. Oh, shoot, I can't because I have this going. Okay, I'll just have it ready to go. It's the next best thing. Well then what do I put this on to? Put it on 1. It's on 1, okay. So that's ready to go when that's done, and however long that takes, 5 minutes or something. Oh, my EV circuits are done. Okay, with that, I need some IV circuits. Just get me some, man. Look how many freaking things are crashing, it's so cool. Yeah, that can't craft, never mind. And then I want these to be ingots. So what do you do with it? Because I don't remember. Is it an alloy smelter with an ingot? Yes. Alloy smelter. And I was thinking too, I definitely want nitrobenzene there, and then probably to be using it in a gas turbine like I am, compared to anything else, because I looked at like batteries, and even if it was just a small super tank, even with that 50% efficiency rate of the IV gas turbine, I would need like over 100 large Sonarium batteries to hold the same amount of electricity, and then somehow have like a huge battery buffer or something with all that stuff in it. So that's just ridiculous. So I think what I have is the best too. Anyway, have I crafted some already? Yeah, I have. Cool. Robot, I want 9 more. I can't make any because I need the graphene also. Oh my. Lead cables are done. I'm not making epoxide. I am getting silicone. That's good. And then this I need to put in the assembler. The ultra low voltage transformer, LV to ultra low voltage power. It's really funny. Want this, right? Yeah. Has to be wrought iron plates. I actually don't know how to make wrought iron. Only through an arc furnace. And it has to be an MV. I have to finally create an MV arc furnace, I think. Yeah. I don't even think there's ultra low voltage machines. What can you do with the machine hall? Is there anything? Neutron accelerator. What? Ultra low voltage neutron accelerator. Yeah, there's literally nothing though. There's the ultra low voltage dynamo hatch and energy hatch. What the hell is this neutron accelerator, man? It takes 6 EU a tick. What the hell? Okay. In other news, I don't need a upgrade my arc furnace. I've never made a MV arc furnace. Why not? Because I'm too lazy to get the graphite cell, I think. I should seriously just make a HV1. Probably, yeah. Yeah, I should. Graphite in a cell. Yeah, I got the canner right here anyway. Thought it did. Oh, there's my, whatever that is, my motor, LuV motor construction data stick. Teleported all the way to my thing. Well, I guess I'll check it if I accidentally came here. Huh. Ores left in current chunk. And then it says drilling chunk 3 out of 64. Oh, I get it. So it like goes down by Y levels, and then once it hits where the ores are, it just does that chunk? I don't really know. I don't know. And it says it's in the diamond vein, but I haven't seen a single diamond come out of here. Oh, this doesn't give raw ores. I forgot about that. It completely skips the raw ores. Forgot about that. Oh, there's some diamonds. Okay, anyway. There's an HV arc furnace, finally. Honestly, there has to be a spot I can plug this in. Yeah, there definitely is, because I don't need this mixer anymore for anything. So we're going to throw that there, output up, blah blah. This needs to be a dual interface now. Oh my god. I need to rename this. Okay. Dual interface, please. And then finally I can recipe. How do you get annealed copper? You put in some copper dust and some oxygen, and you can get it out. And I'm low on patterns. Really. Blank patterns. And then for wrought iron, it's a similar idea. Right here. I'll take my dual interface. And I almost forgot, I gotta use the screwdriver on this and do that. Alright, and then in here do that, and then I want some wrought Iron ingots, please. I want, I want 500. Sweet. Oh, this uses 3 amps of high voltage. I totally forgot. I totally forgot. So if I'm polarizing anything, arc autoclaving, or anything in the wire mill at the same time, then I will have energy problems. Well, I'll hear it. I'll hear it and go check it out. That's a problem for when that happens. Wow, I've gotten 700 copper just from having that mining. Sweet. Got a quest. Low voltage. For having a ton of wrought iron. Really? It's 5 seconds. Let me compare this. Why not? Oh, that is way faster. Yeah, it's 5 times as fast. I'm not that desperate for steel fast yet, and steel is very fast as it is anyway, so at one point I'll need that. Yeah. Get rid of that. I'll go back here to, hopefully this is done, it is. And then I can move this up and get this started, finally get some graphene. I want more epoxid. Why do I not have epoxid? You could say it's because I have no hydrogen. What is this supposed to have? Yellow out? Or is it yellow in? All the way over here? Oh, that's just to move an output. Never mind. So it looks like I'm just out of hydrogen as usual. I'll just grab some of this to fill up my base too anyway. I'm just so low on hydrogen. Am I almost out of tungsten stuff over here yet? Looks like just the trioxide to process. Yo, finally. Alright, so I used all my scheelite I brought over, pretty much. And now it's just tungsten trioxide left. To just turn straight into tungsten, so it's about 1,000 tungsten then. Waiting, that's cool. I'll take 100 tungsten ingots. Alright, let's turn these back to 11 now, because they're nearly done anyway. And then I'm very low on tungsten steel, so let me just make 500 of that too. There we go. Okay. Oh, I never took the rewards for this. Wow, a low voltage loot bag with a tank in it. Sure. I have 237 of them. What finish crafting? Oh, just my dust and stuff. Oh, my IV circuits are done again. So let me get the graphene. And then I need 9 more robot arms, so please make that. Interesting. Low voltage regulator. Where did I see that? Was I just hovering shit? Yeah. Well, it's particularly useful in MV. That's good. I was just looking at random quests. Oh, really? No, I like these. These drive me nuts, though. They're annoying to set up. I used it for, packagers, getting small dust up to, large dust, or like the normal size dust, when I had like multiple different types of dust I wanted to get up to a normal dust, and then that way I only need one packager. And then this only sends it out when there's enough to actually make a dust. That's what I used it for. In every use case, I think I used it. Well, I had a stupid setup too that literally didn't work, but anyway, oh, that's what I was thinking I should do now. So I'm still kind of waiting for stuff to craft. Is get the materials that I need here. So I need I don't even know how to pronounce that. Reddit bolt. So that definitely needs to be a... Or I don't know if that needs to be an autocraft. Let me just make a ton of bolts though. Oh, that's very slow. Alright, so there's my bolts covered. So that's a good first step. I need compressed ice plates. So I need compressed Lidox and Callisto ice plates. So I need triple Callisto ice plates. I actually think I have these, don't I? Yeah, I made a stack. And then the Lidox. I have a lot. Is that, and that is actually enough for what I need, I think. So, um, it's 49 times 2 is how much I can make, which is 98. And then 98 divided by 6 is 15 plus 1, so 16. So I can make 16 of these heavy duty alloy ingots from how much I got right now. And according to the quest, I only need 13, so I'm good. So, okay. So I'll put those back, and then I just need 49k IC2 coolants. Which is this, I guess. Lapis and distilled water. Lapis and then distilled water. Which I do not have in here at all anywhere. Right. Yeah. Does that not give a lot at all? I mean, I don't even... I'd like never use this for anything. I guess it's probably like one of those. There's nothing you really need this for. Well, you need it for this if you're doing nukes. Kinda, semi-consistently. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. Drop all my swords and drop all my frames. Yeah, if you have nukes, you gotta do that. Or just have A to auto-craft it, which is automating it, kinda. Okay, I have everything I need. I need to mix this. Do I have a mixer on 4 here? I can just do it in. My frames all dropping. This is a dual interface, so it will work. I'll just grab some cells then. There we go. That'll perfectly do it. And then I can make these in my IV assembler. Oh yeah. Well, it's. I mean, the lapis I imagine would be easier. Yeah. Because I figure a lapis bee would at least give you one lapis dust, and one lapis dust is 1,000. And when I just looked for a second, it looks like bees would only give you like 100 at least, or something. So like a tenth of that, or something. And there's so much bee stuff. Okay, well that's this stuff mostly done. I need heavy duty plates now actually. Yeah, which sucks. Kinda really sucks. So these I got in a loot bag. Can I get like another 1,000? Sure. Explosions. Explosions scare me so much. Okay. And then I need dash plates and molten platinum. Alright, I don't want to start that one then. Dish. And then molten platinum. My entire base runs off this single fluid extractor. One of these days I'm gonna... My plan is one of these days... I think this looks cool. Kinda. But... At some point, my plan is like all my extruders in a line straight down that way on every circuit that reasonably matters. And then this is every, whatever. And I mean, there's a extruder multi-block, and then so it's gonna be lines of that, and then lines of bending multi-blocks and stuff connected to this instead of whatever I got right now, where stuff's just randomly put around. Anyway, dash. I need exactly a stack, right? Yep. And then I want to check on how's my thing going? What am I getting right now? Some random stuff. Stone, basalt, it look like, or something. Gypsum. I'm purifying a lot of stuff. Not having any problems, really. Over here, I'm not having problems still. Yep. Yeah. I might not even finish this. I just wanted to make sure I can get it to go. And now it's on basaltic mineral sand. Cool, I guess. What the hell? Yeah, I'm getting some cool stuff. This is cool. I've used about 150k nitrobenzene. This says 7 out of 64 chunks, so I'm 8th done in quotation marks. Got it. Alright. Oh, I want to get this going. Oh, I wanted to check this too. There we go. I'm finally just printing gelled toluene. Am I running out of it? No. Amazing. So then there's no problem. You know what? Oh, that shouldn't be a problem actually, never mind. And I forgot to do this. Yeah, that's gonna take a minute. And then I need 49k of IC2 coolant. Is that in a mixer? No, that is the assembler. Okay. Alright, so then I got that ready to go to after. And then I'll have all the blocks I need ready to go into there. I should be able to craft the robot arm by now, right? Yep. There we go. So there's my last 9 robot arms I need. Alright, night man. It's 5 p.m. where I am. I stay up way too late playing this game sometimes. Play it all freaking day long. Have a good night. Yeah. Yeah, I used to have that problem with school. Staying up playing this too. Yeah, I'll see ya. Alright, tungsten steel's going. How am I on chlorine? Because that was low. I'm guessing that's higher now. It's fine. Really excited for these robot arms to be done, because then I can finish my assembly line. Oh, I can't because I don't have my ultra low voltage, so that needs to be done like now. Oh, shoot. What do I need? I need these plates. Oh my gosh, what is the... It's the wrought iron. Oh my god, I can't think of it. I'll throw that in to be bent. And then what? I'm assembling it on 8. And then I throw it in with the lead and polyethylene. Lead. Ultra. Machine hull. Casing. It's the casing, and I need, that's how much I need. There's my poly. Alright, and then I just throw it in here. Good. Then I take it out. And I need to throw it in the assembler. With polyethylene again. Or something. Because I'll just do polyethylene. And baby chests. Okay. There we go. And then baby chest back in there, and then I should have input buses right there ready to go. Robot arms are gonna take a damn while, it looks like, so. Okay, here, this is just gonna be annoying. So I think for now I'm just gonna cut a hole down here. I really shouldn't have done this on the second floor, honestly. This is possibly going to be extremely annoying and frustrating. Okay. And then I just gotta fill up this inside, and then that's us done. I don't think there's any problems. Shouldn't be any problems with it. Yeah, I think it's fine. Maybe I can just raise the whole thing a block, and then that would get rid of my problems too, or help with it. You are waiting on rods, and it's never gonna come. Or no, it will. Never mind. Will it? Yeah. Why are there not... Why are you having rod problems? Don't have tungsten steel. Really? Well, there's some here, but... Okay, those are done. And with those done, I can put this in. like that, and there you go. I'm making the compressed ice plates. Sweet. I have a ton of heavy duty plates here. Need blown up. Done. That I can't do anything with, I'm just gonna have to wait. Alright, I got my tungsten steel. What just happened? Okay. Visual bug. Okay, that's fine. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the tungsten's coming through now. Cool. Alright, everything's looking good. Honestly, too, after the multi-block exists, I would say that's like I'm truly officially an LuV for sure. What am I waiting on right now? Just robot arms. Annoyingly. Let me look at chips I'm out of. Nano CPUs. Just craft a bunch of them. Can't do that many. Do that many. Sure. And then to get RAM, it's a green sapphire lens. Green sapphire lens. Okay, there's literally like no use for these normal wafers, right? Or no, these go into solar panels, so never mind. Kinda is. I'll use these to make RAM with a green sapphire lens. Cool. Alright. Ah, damn hydrogen. here? Are we like really full? Almost. And I love this. Okay, now that I'm getting something to be sifted, yeah, it's not even filling that up. So I have no problems here with, like, this thing's size and stuff. The show tonight, I'm not even freaking processing too once I get down to it. That's 4,000 PMP sitting there. Oh my god, that's crazy. Well then I don't want to run out of stone dust if I need for drilling fluid. And then how am I on lubricant? I should be fine for a long time. I'm really just waiting on stuff. Is this done yet? This isn't even done. It's halfway done. Man. Well, see, if I'm doing 16, then I only need 48 plus 48. With hydrogen, I'm not getting epoxid. There's something else I need for epoxid I don't have. And you can see here, it's the epichlorophene I don't have, which is hydrochloric acid and glycerol. Which is coming from here, which is coming from white, which is coming from here. You can see I have the hydrochloric acid. So I don't have the glycerol, and glycerol is methanol and seed oil, man. So you should be coming from all the way over here. So why is this not going? This isn't going because I have the seed oil, I don't have the methanol. And I don't have the methanol, of course. Because I don't have the hydrogen here. So hydrogen is my problem. I don't want to grab the rest of my freaking hydrogen though. I'm just gonna turn it off of that. Okay, dimethyl. There we go. And I'm using the 1,2, yeah. So I'm just gonna switch to pushing that in for now. Oh, there's my robot arms. Finally done. Finally, I can make 9 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sweet. And with that, I pray here that when I place down all of these, well, that lit up already. Hopefully everything lights up like that, and then when I look at this, it says incomplete structure. That's not what I want to see. Okay, to start, every picture I've ever seen of this, you can't see anything here. So I don't know how in the world that would have been the problem, but it did not work. You know, I'm actually surprised. I don't even know. I don't know. Okay, well, I don't know what the problem is, so let me try to figure it out. Let me look at the picture first. Energy hatch. That would be it. Well, that's a pretty easy problem to fix. And I need 2 IV energy hatches. And these are kind of my last 2 easily available ones. And then where do I even want to do this? I guess here. There we go. Has problems. That's what I want to see. No data sticks found. That's totally okay, because I can just plop them in there. No valid recipe found. There you go. That's what you want to see. Alright, I have an assembly line that is built correctly. Now it needs 8 amps of EV power. And then something. I gotta either manually, I'm gonna manually put in the heavy duty alloy ingot here. I guess I could recipe it and automate it because I'm gonna have to anyway. Bump my mic if that was loud. Nah, I gotta set up. Wow. Okay, that's ridiculous amounts of RAM. think I'm fine on doing that with my wafers. Good on RAM. How am I on circuits in general now? EV I have 140, 26 IV, LEV I got some, and then no CPM of course. Let me get some circuit boards done to just have that ready. And actually too in general, let me get a ton of aluminum foil. So that's starting to be stupid annoying. How's my power generation right now? It's very low. 35k. Let me just check. I haven't yet. Yep, they're generating over. No problems. I'm gonna say they're officially good. Again, I had problems the other day. Some of the transvector interfaces on them weren't really working properly. Alright. Okay, I think I'm about happy with what I've done today. I actually played longer than I thought I was gonna. I think I'll be done here. It's nice it skips that first step of mining. Actually I just remembered something. Let me maybe do this. Monster repellator. Oh, chrome rods. But whatever, that's okay. 1 to 2 at least. And then both of these I'll put in my new miner into here, because I'll place them down, place one right next to it when I do this, and then I can use the other one, I can just take it with me if I'm mining on another planet or something for the time being. 12 out of 64, 360 more ores to mine. It's mining copper. Well, it's getting all copper right now, and iron, and chalcopyrite. I can't really tell how it's doing. I think it's doing about how good I would be doing if I was mining it. It seems sometimes it gets 4 raw ores out of the same one because I get 8 times crushed something. And I think 4 raw ore is better than I do, so. Nice. That was my copper. Good. Finally. And my iron's finally good too. Oh, this is so convenient just having this thing, and I can just put it on whatever I need. I want normal copper, and I have nowhere to craft anything. I want some just normal copper. Sweet. I'll just cancel the tungsten steel because it's in where it needs to be, so. Alright. So tomorrow I'll or whenever I play next, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, I'll get power up here to this. I'll be able to craft my tier 4 heavy duty ingots, and then yeah, there's my tier 4 plates. And with those tier 4 plates, it's not that much work to be able to get the tier 4 rocket. So for tier 5 I need a lot of quantium, which shouldn't be that much of a problem. Oh, I need a ton of heavy duty plates though, that's kind of crazy. Really? Oh, it's these freaking engines, it looks like. Yeah. Obviously I want the 2 IV Fortune 3 loot bags there. Soon when I get that. Oh, I gotta get these 2 maxed out. I'm gonna need more compressed coal. Why don't I grab all my coal I got? It's a ridiculous amount now. And hopefully that gets rid of my coal compressing problem a little bit. Actually, I think I patterned it. Well, I can just pattern stuff. Forgot about that. Alright. Alright. What was the thing I was, up here? I can't remember. Oh, I was gonna look down at the electrolyzer. What are you making? Oh, you are doing the dimethylbenzene right now. Oh, totally forgot. Yeah. I'll just let the gas keep going, whatever. I need a lot of duralumin. Oh, I got some. Is that enough? I guess it is. I guess I made enough. Let me see what I need all here too. Aluminum. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Coal is a different problem. Dash. I'm fine on dash. I'm gonna want more. I'm gonna want more ingots of it. And just get more ingots of it anyway. Oh, it's very quick. Anything else I'll need? I'm probably gonna need more. I mean, I'm going to need more tier 3 and tier 2s and stuff. So what all do I need? Bronze, aluminum, steel, that stuff. Alright. And then I have a MV bender here. I can just get stuff started on. Alright. Now I can just start processing that. And then all that stuff's gonna have to go into my rocket. So it's the first step of it, and the long step that I always have to end up waiting on, so I'm a little bit ahead this time. Wow. Let me grab hydrogen. Didn't really notice my diamonds go up, but it was mining a diamond vein for a while. Alright, And then maybe I can just check. Can I see it? Yes, there we go. It's making some methanol. Oh, I remember maybe. I think that methanol is also being used in the silicone rubber here. That's where I'm getting it from and pulling this from. That's why I was freaking out about it, because I couldn't figure it out. That's where I'm getting out from. That's why I had the silicone rubber stopped, so that I would get epoxid and not this. Oh, because all my hydrogen's technically going into this instead, and epoxid is very critical, and I'm very low on it, and I'm not really on this. So just turn off the extract again on the fluid solidifier. Can I just grab a sign then? I'll leave a message there. And then also, I want more hydrogen then to bring back. Yay. Then once that's filled up, it will stop going to here. There we go. Just so I remember. That will piss me off. Epoxy. Okay, export. Turned off. Okay. So now when I put in hydrogen, I'm pretty sure the only things it goes to is making tungsten and making epoxid, which is pretty much what I desire. Silicone rubber, you know, about 300k of it. Like I'm not that desperate. But epoxid, look how freaking low I am. 143. Each circuit takes one of these. I can only make 143 more circuits, man. Oh my god, I need more crafting CPUs. Alrighty. I think that's about good. I got a lot of stuff going. I can get compressed coal here. That's okay though. I'm doing it on my old base. I'll just do it there. Sweet. I got some good stuff done today. I love this auto miner. This is really good. Okay. Anyway. This is really nice. There's a mining pipe there. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be there. I'm not gonna touch it though, because I don't want to mess it up. It's still in copper vein. Alright, cool. And this is what I wanted, this freaking annealed copper here. Although now I have a arc furnace, I don't have to. Or no, this is the only recipe I have. Yeah, this is in the arc furnace anyway. It won't turn anything off right now if I do it. Is there anything I can cancel? I guess nano CPUs. Annealed copper, 1000. There, that's pretty nice. Why did it switch to RAM? I don't know. I'm glad I got the annealed copper coming. Mostly just for those wires, because that's really annoying. Alright, well, I'm all done. Some good stuff done today. Tomorrow I'll hook up my, or whenever I play next, I'll hook up my assembly line and get some power to it. Hopefully just work towards that tier 4 rocket, I guess. I don't think there's anything I desperately need there. But yeah. And then I'll take that auto miner with me. I'll probably disconnect it then. I'll look at that one more time actually real quick, because how many veins is it done with by now? It's almost a fourth of the way done. You know, that's not that bad. It takes a while, but it's convenient. And if that's getting ore that's like actually rare, that's really nice that you can't just go mine here on the overworld. I wonder what is around that too, by the way. Diamond. So I guess it did basalt. Now it's in copper. So I guess it went like this. I guess. Or I think it mined an iron vein too, didn't it? I don't remember. I don't know. So it's gonna get some salt. more copper, some tin, gold, but you get the vanadium, so salt will be nice. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, I'm all done.